Signs that shows a woman is living with a gonorrhea infection. What is gonorrhea infection? A gonorrhea infection is a bacterial infection that is transmitted from one person to another sexually. It is when you have a sexual contact, you transmit this gonorrhea infection. No woman will ever tell you she is having an infection or she is living with a gonorrhea infection. But trust me, in this video, I am going to tell you the certain sign you will see in a woman, and you will know that such woman is living with a gonorrhea infection. When you notice this sign, these are warning signs or warning symptoms of a gonorrhea infection in a woman. If you're just coming across our video for the very first time, you're welcome to my channel, Ask Nurse Malik channel. Do well by subscribing to my channel, like and share our videos to as many as you can. Click on the subscribe button. It is free and very easy, so you'll be the first person to be notified when next we drop our next video. Today we are going to talk about the 5 signs or symptoms, 5 signs and symptoms of gonorrhea in women. If a woman is living with a gonorrhea infection, these are the 5 signs you will see. The number 1 sign you will see is an abnormal vaginal discharge. You see, when a woman is living or when a woman have a gonorrhea infection, she begins to experience an unusual yellow or greenish discharge. This discharge is different from their normal flow or their normal vaginal fluid discharge. This discharge is colored, is thick or thicker than the actual or normal viscosity of their vaginal fluid. Then greenish or yellowish discharge coming out from their vagina. So when you see such discharge coming out from a vagina, that is a sign of a gonorrhea infection. Then this takes us to the second sign, the number 2 sign you will see in a woman with a gonorrhea infection. The number 2 sign is a painful urination. They have dysuria. That is what we refer to as painful urination. When a woman have or experience pains while she is urinating, this is a sign that she is having a gonorrhea infection. Gonorrhea can cause a burning or tingling sensation. When you have this tingling sensation coming out from your vulva or coming out from your vagina while you are urinating, it is as a result of this bacteria that can cause inflammation in your urethra. So this painful urination is a sign that you have a bacterial inflammatory response going on in your system, which is a sign of a gonorrhea. So this takes us to the third one, or the third sign you will see. You are going to have a pelvic pain or cramping. You are going to have a serious pain in your pelvic area, or you have this serious abdominal cramping, just like the cramps you have in your menstrual period. But this cramp will be more severe than those cramps you do have in your normal menstrual flow. You see, when women begin to experience this pain or cramp in their lower abdomen, it can be a sign of a gonorrhea infection in their reproductive organ, because this gonorrhea infection, this bacteria, it affects your reproductive organs, which might even lead you to a different complication, affect your fertility and affect your overall reproductive life. So when you experience this pelvic pain or serious cramping, that is a sign of a gonorrhea infection. You need to get yourself tested. Then this takes us to the number 4 sign you should also notice in a woman living with a gonorrhea infection, which is what? Bleeding between periods. When you have a gonorrhea infection, it can cause you an irregular bleeding or spotting while you are menstruating or while you are having your period. This is as a result of infection, which can irritate the cervix and cause bleeding. When you have bleeding coming out from your vagina other than your normal menstrual flow, or when you have spotting, you check your undies, you see a spotting blood in your undies, it is a sign of a gonorrhea infection due to the presence of bacteria in your vulva or in around your cervix. It can cause an ulceration and bleeding comes out from your cervix, which is a sign of a gonorrhea infection in a woman. Then this takes us to the last one, the number 5 signs that you are going to also notice if you are having this gonorrhea infection as a woman. It is itching or burning sensation. You are going to experience a serious itching or a serious burning sensation as a woman that you're living with a gonorrhea infection. When this itching comes, or it can come up with a redness around your vaginal area, then this itching may become very uncomfortable and very, very painful. So when you notice this, it is a sign of a gonorrhea infection. So you don't need to let someone tell you that when you see all these 5 signs. What are the signs? Abnormal vaginal bleeding, you have abnormal vaginal discharge, you have painful urination, you have itchy or burning sensation, or you have what? Pelvic pain or serious cramping. These are 5 signs that shows that a woman is living with a gonorrhea infection. I also have a video where I talked about the sign you will see in a man living with a gonorrhea and other sexually transmitted infection. Check on the channel page, subscribe and watch more of this video. Like our video, share, comment your question under the comment box, and answer will be given to you as soon as possible. Till we meet again in our next video, here is a next video YouTube is suggesting for you to watch now. Click on this video and I will meet you there to give you everything you need to know about your reproductive health.